Okay, so I really have to make a video about this because it's really like been bugging me and it's just really odd. So remember not that long ago in the news, everybody was talking about how Iran was going to start war with us over on our soil. And it must have not got a lot of like scare tactic from people, or whatever you want to call it, like a rise out of people because they moved on to the next thing, right? The coronavirus. It's like they just try to like set up stuff to like make us scared, to make us freak out, and they to keep us down and at a low vibration. Because what that does is that keeps us from being able to ascend and become spiritual. And if we can't ascend and become spiritual, then we can't think for ourselves. If we can't think for ourselves, then we're easily controlled and manipulated by the government. Okay, so what they do is because the war on Iran isn't scaring people enough, they start shooting out this coronavirus type stuff, okay? Because they were like, it's gonna be a World War III, right? Okay, where's this fucking World War III? I'm still waiting for it, but no. Instead, we have what President Trump called a war. Okay, he's still calling this coronavirus a war. Okay, so they were planning on having a motherfucking war one way or another. I don't care what anybody has to say because that's what I strongly believe, that this is an agenda made by the government. Not saying it's not real, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm sure the government has ways to let out like mass spread viruses, okay? They have, they can keep it in a tube, you know, they keep viruses on lockdown, bubonic plague and all that stuff so they can study it, right? And who's to say that they don't have more that they could do with it, okay? If you get what I'm saying. I'm just really shook up about this. So I'm having a hard time putting my words all together, for you people. But pretty much like point blank, they were planning on having World War III one way or another, okay? They're trying to divide us as people. He put a wall around us, okay? Like, literally is making us, because, okay, so like about 3D. 3D is structure, it's cube, it's, what we live in. And so, what's better than to keep us in 3D by dividing us even more rather than we already have countries, we already have divides against between us and the states and the countries and stuff, right? So what to divide us even more by putting a wall in between us, okay? All right, and then what to divide us even more by scaring us against ourselves, okay? So let's see here. We're going to keep people down by making them scared, by making them not reach out, by making them feel like they're alone, by making them feel like they're lost, because that's really what's going to keep people low. That's really what's going to keep people down. That's really what's going to make people not want to move forward in their spiritual journey because, like me, like I thought, wow, I'm doing so good, and then this happens. Like I thought that I create my own reality. I do. None of this is real for me, okay? It may be real for you. And that doesn't mean I don't sympathize with you if, someone that you loved or you got sick, my heart goes out to you. But in my reality, in my world, it doesn't exist to me, okay? We need to keep going on with our lives like how we have been. It's like you guys are scared to even like talk on the phone because you're afraid you're gonna get it through the phone or something. Let's seriously, like, this is when we need to be together more than ever right now, okay? Because they're trying to divide us for a reason. They're trying to scare us. They're trying to get us to not want to reach out for each other, okay? They're trying to put, like, the hands back in Western medicine to think that Western medicine can save us. It can't, okay? Only you can save you. That's all. I just needed to rant. Hopefully, that all like made sense because I am just so jumbled right now and like listening to Trump's three-phase program and how they're going to like start reopening the states. No, they're gaining control of us. They are manipulating us. They are trying to keep us at a low vibration. They're trying to keep us down. Like, do you see that? Because I do. And what better way to do that than divide us, okay? That's what's happening. At least I think there's a bigger agenda at plan here. This is how life's going to be from now on. The government's going to easily be able to shut us in and shut us down. And it's going to be as simple as a virus scare. Just